I wanted to go over Star Wars The Last Jedi and Star Wars Battlefront 2, specifically Project Resurrection. This is Mike Zero here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, it is greatly appreciated. Now, as we go into Star Wars Battlefront 2, we will be going into spoilers here, you have been warned. We're going to be going over the very ending of the game's campaign. Now, during this period, we have both Kylo Ren and Hask traveling to the planet of Pillio, where Den Meeko resides, and Kylo Ren eventually gets some answers out of Den Meeko as to the whereabouts of the map to Luke Skywalker and the location of Lor San Tekka. Now, after Kylo Ren gets those answers, we have a little conversation that's exchanged between both Gleb and Hask. Gleb mentions something very mysterious and intriguing of a thing called Project Resurrection. So I want to show you guys this clip which takes place a little bit before the events of Star Wars The Force Awakens. And honestly, I believe that this all has to do with Supreme Leader Snoke. Take a look.
So, Project Resurrection can continue as planned.
On the contrary, Gleb. I sought you out because you were useful to me once. We rebuilt your home and we allowed Janata Security to maintain control of the system, but in return you have fallen behind schedule and you have allowed an outsider to discover our plan.
An honest mistake, I assure you. My men will relocate the pillio operation and triple our efforts on Athula.
Well, I shall leave behind a few of my men to see that you do. Make sure you bury Den Meeko and his crew. But leave the Corvus alone.
So there you have it, everybody. Very intriguing stuff indeed. Now, when Gleb mentions Project Resurrection, yes, it is mysterious. We have absolutely no idea what he is referring to, nor do we have any details, but given the fact that Andy Serkis has said that Supreme Leader Snoke is a very vulnerable character, we also know that this character is in a sedentary state, so he's only in his throne for the most part. And I believe that this Project Resurrection eventually came out to be that machine that we do see at the very side of Snoke's throne within his throne room, keeping him alive or even quite possibly regenerating Supreme Leader Snoke from his massive injuries. So we do know one thing about Star Wars The Last Jedi is that director Rian Johnson won't be going too much into Snoke's backstory, only where it serves this story. And I honestly do believe that Project Resurrection could very well be the development of this machine that is either A, keeping Snoke alive, or bringing Snoke back to his former state before he was actually full of these deformities and these injuries and whatnot. So let me know what you guys have to say about this. What do you think Project Resurrection really is? Is it something completely separate from Supreme Leader Snoke? Or could it have all to do with Supreme Leader Snoke? I also found it very, very intriguing and suspicious in a way that the game ended like that. We don't really hear anything more about Project Resurrection. We're left wondering, and I think it's rather convenient that they did that right before the release of the motion picture Star Wars The Last Jedi. So guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.
From night to morning.